Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Target Hearth and Hand Christmas. Are you ready? Let's shop. This is one of my favorite collections of the year usually. Starting off with the mailbox. They do a mailbox every single year. I have to say this is probably my very favorite. $50. I'm gonna tell you straight away, the price points are definitely higher on every single item. This one had the little bells. I was so upset that they just have these in this little, like, just thrown in here. I think that they're still working on getting things out. But as you can see, it's like a little tiny baby swag. Isn't that cute for like the back of the chair? So cool. And they have them with the brown velvet ribbon and the green. This I was contemplating. Those candles, I really like those. But I also thought $30 for 10, probably can get them on Amazon for way cheaper and just as good. So I didn't go for it. But I am thinking that I might want to put those kinds of candles on my Christmas tree this year. At least on one of them, maybe. Look, they also have the tiny baby mailbox as an ornament. How good were those ornaments, by the way? Love every single one of them. And I will say, I love the collection. Let's get that out the way. For sure. Love the collection. I think that it has a lot of good things. I love this star right here. It looks like such a traditional tree topper, like almost vintage vibes if I'm truthful about that. Why I'm saying that like that, I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like if I think about it, that is kind of like a very classic star. Glass string of lights right there. So that was cool. These stocking holders, really love. I love how right there, like the hook itself is thin and then it has that little finishing detail at the end with the little ball. Then I had to look at it again because I'm like, wait, is it a pack of 2? What is it? What is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Well, it's just one for $15. You already know. Just, hey, it's a pack of 1. What can I tell you? I really like them though. And I was thinking like, do I want them? I would need 6. That's basically $100 just for the stocking holders. So thinking about it, but I really like it. And then these, I thought these were really pretty. They usually do those, but not this many. I think that they like up the game on the ornaments. Did you see these? These are so pretty. $20. By the way, are you noticing anything? I mean, we have gone full blown. By the way, these are also pretty. But I love all the ornaments. We've gone full blown. Look at this, giving me all the troubles. No prices on the items. It's all on the shelves. It's all on the shelves. Like, that's it. There's no going back apparently. $25.20 for those bells. These are the tree skirts. So far there's 2. And that's probably going to be it. I don't foresee them having more than 2 Christmas skirts. $35 and then $70 for this piece. It's heavy. I'm gonna say it's real wood. It felt like it. It was heavy like it. So there's that. A little tree collar action. Look at this. I was very surprised by this. This is a 12-foot garland. And I gotta say, I like it. I kind of kept looking. What do you think? I would really love to know. Do you think it looks realistic? What do you think? Because they also have the matching wreath and we're going to see it. I really like it too. I don't think I would get the garland or the wreath. I already have my Christmas wreath. I mean, There's always room for more, so really anything can happen. But what do you think of that garland? And then when we see the wreath, let me know what you think of the wreath, because I feel like it looks good. It looks pretty good. And I always say that I think Hearth and Hand does a much better job than Studio McGee at Target when it comes to the greenery. But we'll discuss it when we get there, actually. Let me not move ahead. Let me stay in the moment, if you will, because we need to. Look at this tiny baby. Love. I think that one is going to sell out. These are cool, but you know, $25. None of these were like, oh my God, love, have to have. I do like the plaid that they're using here though. And the color of the frame too is nice. $15 for that one. So those were all small, and then the tiny baby. None of the artwork was large. I don't know if the collection has like larger artwork and my local Target just doesn't have it yet. And that's what I was going to say earlier with all those little small swags being just lumped together like that. Like I think they're still working on getting everything out, even though I feel like we're seeing pretty much the entire collection. $30 for this lamp. It is a glass lampshade. It is so pretty. I really like those. I thought they did a good job with those. $30 for these candles. It's 3 and they're all attached together, or you can get the individual ones right there next to it. This lamp I thought was nice. I don't know. This is not a high yellow gold really. I wish it was more brassy. Like I wish it was a little bit less yellow. It's $70. Love the lampshade in the green, of course. It's nice. It's nice. See, I would love the gold to be more like this. You see how it's like not shiny? And then look at what this could look like. It's a little tree for these vintage looking glass ornaments. Love. It's a tiny baby tree with tiny baby ornaments. Super cute. Table runners over here. And then look at this. A match holder with the matches and the match head. I don't know what that's called, but it's green. I really like it. I almost purchased it. I was thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know if I want a match holder like that, but I don't know if I want glass. Neither one of these were the price point for that placemat, which by the way is metal. These tiny baby little napkin holders, which I feel like are tiny baby wreaths. I think I own some, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I do. I like to use them on the cabinets in the kitchen because they're so small, you know. These are the same appetizer plates that they did for fall in the brown. Now here they are in this hunter green that Hearth and Hand does so well, and I love every single time. Trying to give you an idea of how large that bowl is. It's not the largest that they've done, but it's not small. It's $25. So a bunch of things in this hunter green. $23 for this tray, which is not very big. And then they did the little ramekins, $17. But this is a pack of 3. All 3 are green, which I like. But do you see this? I almost dropped it, y'all. I almost dropped it. Just saying. The fall one was a pack of 4, and it was like 4 different fall colors, remember? I thought these napkins were pretty. $15. And then look at the countdown. How cute for the kids. So cute, so perfect. Like I love the idea of it being exactly this, like an actual doll that the kids can play with, but then they're also counting it down. And the little counter is a little candy cane. Very nice. I've always loved the Hearth and Hand toys. They're like my favorite. Love this little set. So pretty. And it's perfect for gift giving now that I think about it. Or like to bring to like a hot cocoa situation, or what have you, you know, a little family gathering, if you will. It's like perfectly already, you know, you can present it just as is, and it looks pretty. These bells were belling. Those are napkin holders. How cute. I will say they went heavy on the bells for this collection, and I'm not mad at it at all. Like, love the bells. If you've been here, you know, I'm a bell girl. I mean, even if you haven't been here, if you've been watching, whenever there's a bell, I try to let you hear the bell. I just love a Christmas bell vibe. I think it's just so like, it just sets the tone for like, yes, it's Christmas. I just love it. $20 for that set right there. I'm loving all their baking stuff. Look at this. You can just cut all the cookies all at once. How cool. Never seen that before. $15. The set of baking trays right here are $30. And then this. I forgot this happened. It was a frenzy. Look at it. You see that guy walking by? He works there. He works at Target. And let me tell you, one fell to the other side. It was a whole thing. I went around. I tried to pick it up. He beat me to it. He's like, it's okay. No worries. But I was in danger. I was in danger, y'all. They almost kicked me out. $15. That is a little cookie spatula. I was like, wait, first of all, it's not little. Like, it's for large cookies. But it was so thick and big. I was just like, wow. Does it really function, or is it for looks? I don't know. I don't do the baking, you know. I don't do such things. But I don't know. It's inspiring me this year. Like, maybe I will, because I'm just loving all of their little baking situations going on. The little gadgets and such. This pots and pan collection, beautiful. Beautiful. It's so good. I know they've done others in past years. I think this is my favorite. And then, of course, the wall of the greenery, one of my favorite sections. All the stems are here, as you can see. Here's that wreath that I was mentioning that matches the 12-foot garland. Isn't it good? I like it a lot. Like, now that I'm looking at it again, I don't know. I might be in danger. I love it. I think it's really, really nice. They're both $35. All the wreaths are $35 from what I could tell. Do you see what I mean with the bells? I mean, we've seen multiple bell garlands, the napkin holders. There's gift toppers that are bells. Is it the year of the bell? It's the year of the bell at Hearth and Hand in Target, I'll tell you that. Now with these candles, love the vessel. Look at this. So pretty. But the candles themselves are the usual suspects, you know? Like balsam and berry, fireside, like it's the same. Samesies all the way around, which is what they usually do. Now this greenery, that's why I said let's wait till we get over here. I kind of feel like they dropped the ball a little bit with those potted trees. Like they do feel and look in person very not real. You know, it's giving fake. It's definitely giving fake. And I was surprised because usually Hearth and Hand does a very good job with their greenery. But the stems I thought were still really good. They rejudged this wreath. I actually have this wreath, not like before it was rejudged, if you will, and the garland, if I'm not mistaken, from past years. Now they added the bells, or at least they changed the bells, because I think the old ones did have a bell. I forget. But the one like this with these white berries, very pretty. And then they also added like a couple of other little pieces there, you know. Here's one of the stems. Very thick, very, like, I don't know if it's not realistic looking, but it's just different than what they've done in previous years. And I think I probably liked what they've done before more than some of the stems they're doing this year. I hope that makes sense. It's like it's good, but it's not as good as it used to be. But then there are a few stems that I feel like are still up to par. Here are the mugs, $8. They're all very cute. It all depends on your vibe and what you're going for. Got the North Pole. I think this one is gonna sell out. I love that it looks like a tin mug, but it's ceramic. Like, I feel like they were going for that, like the vintage tin mug vibes, but let's make it ceramic. Love. And even though there's some red, I really love it. And I was thinking, like, do I want these? But they're melamine. And so, no, not gonna do it. You know? Look how pretty. I think it looks really pretty. I just wish they were actually real, like ceramic, you know? I had to like maneuver differently over here. $13, $5 for the larger plate. They always do a little Santa situation like this, like Santa's cookies and milk vibes. $23. This is the one for this year. I think it's cute. These are also nice for $10. Here's this little set. That little set is really cute. The small wreaths, $15. I love these. I love them every single year. It doesn't matter the store, really. But these are nice. This little artwork is cute. I really like the frame. Look at these. I believe these are cookie jars. They're ginormous, like so large. I like how these match the mugs that we saw before. These are $25. I thought these were cute. I looked at the bottom because I'm like, ooh, like it has like a little rubber, you know, so that they don't like slide all over the place. Okay, this is the wrapping section. I love the scissors, but this package already had the tape dispenser was already broken. It's $25, but I did want to show it to you. I love the scissors. I thought those were nice. Look at the bells that I mentioned, the gift toppers. Tiny baby bells on deck. That Greenery, they do that every single year. I own the ones that have the white berries. I really like them. I think they're very pretty. And here's what the card holder looks like this year. Just plain, simple wood. This countdown, they dropped the ball on that, for sure. $17, and it's just like cardstock. It's like the numbers, they're just paper. And they've done such beautiful countdowns in the past. That one is not it. I always love to show the wrapping paper. I feel like they're wrapping paper every year. And even the one for fall. They did have some for fall still. That's now on clearance. And I was looking at it because there's a lot of green to it. It is plaid. And I thought it was so pretty and can totally be used for Christmas. But I do feel like their Christmas paper and wrapping kind of always sells out. So if you usually get theirs, now's the time, nice and early. All the aesthetically pleasing looking games, beautiful. They're on sale for $25. And then here are the baskets. I saved the best for last. I think these baskets are so good. Love. This one is the largest one. It's $35. And then they have a small and a medium. The small is $20 and the medium is $25. What do you think about these baskets? I love them. I think they did a good job. There's like the difference between the small and the medium. And what do you think about the collection? I really like it. I think they did a pretty good job, you know? that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!